everyone, it's Diego Reyes for CNN Philippines 10, where we break down major stories from here and abroad into bite-sized facts in 10 minutes. Pag-asa's remarks that El Niño could begin soon have been troubling farmers, but the agency moves to temper fears. It says El Niño means temperatures are warmer by a half degree centigrade for 3 straight months. Rainfall would be few and far in between. The weather changes may happen beginning September. Pag-asa says farmers still have an opportunity to plant in this monsoon season.
Pag sinasabi po nating El Niño, it doesn't always mean drought. It just give you the possibility na mas mataas ang posibilidad ng potential ng reduction ng tubig ulan na posibleng mauwi sa dry spell or drought. So may ulan pa rin po tayo.
When you say less than normal rain because of the onset of El Niño, if it is not a very intense El Niño, it will actually be good for palay. Walang masyadong masisira sa sobrang ulan.
The Quezon City government has launched the Right to Care card that would allow queer couples to decide on medical matters on behalf of their partners, a decision only legal spouses or next of kin can make. The country has no law yet on same-sex union, but the Right to Care card does not violate the Constitution, says Quezon City Mayor Joy Belmonte. The city government is currently finalizing the guidelines and an ordinance for the card. Once an ordinance is out, queer couples may visit the Gender and Development Office of Quezon City to apply for a card. There, the program will be discussed. They will fill up an application form and sign the special power of attorney.
After this, we will conduct a widespread campaign and widespread efforts para po maisama natin ang ating pong mga ospital, both public and private, sa buong lungsod Quezon para lahat po ng mga ospital sa Quezon City kinikilala po itong Right to Care card na ito.
Once effective, 3 hospitals will start accepting the Right to Care card. The Quezon City General Hospital, Novaliches District Hospital, and Rosario Maclang Bautista General Hospital. LGBTQIA+ members are hoping that other local governments will follow suit. In partnership with the Quezon City government, the Right to Care card was crafted by creative communications agency Malenlo Trena. For those planning a trip to South Korea, the country now accepts e-group visa applications for regular tourists. The e-group visa is for groups of at least 3 under regular, company initiative, and educational tour groups. But travelers must enter and exit with the same scheduled means of transportation. The application must be done through one of 9 accredited travel agencies, as seen on your screens now. Professor Percival Almoro makes history as the first ever Filipino section editor of a world-renowned science magazine, Optic. It's a 77-year-old journal that tackles light and electron optics. Almoro is from the UP Diliman College of Science National Institute of Physics. As a section editor, he has the final decision if a manuscript should be published or not. This is where the relevant scientific studies or theories are based. Almoro says his professors and mentors are a big part of his success. With Sotto joining the NBA Summer League, how did he end up playing for the Orlando Magic? Well, his agent Tony Ronzoni says the 7'3" Filipino basketball star was consistently being watched and followed overseas. He adds what he thinks Kai's edge would be over other aspirants seeking to make it to the NBA.
Everybody at the Summer League, what's their mission and their goal? They want to make a roster, either as a two-way or a roster spot. One thing that Kai has, he's got great hand skills. He can catch, he can pass, incredible passing skills for his size. His foot skills is solid. He needs to play a little harder. That's something he's going to have to do with the Summer League.
And news from San Miguel Corporation. The conglomerate secures a multi-billion peso credit line for the construction of the MRT-7 project. SMC got the 100 billion peso syndicated loan through an agreement with a consortium of major local banks. SMC President and CEO Ramon Ang says the deal reflects their partner banks' confidence in the government's vision for progress and the company's ability to execute vital projects. Remembering and revisiting the blessings. This is why the Manila Cathedral opened this exhibit of papal visits. Papal Nuncio Archbishop Charles Brown and Manila Archbishop Jose Cardinal Advincula led the opening of the Popes in the Philippines Papal Visit Memorabilia exhibit. It showcases memorabilia from the visits of then Pope and now Saint Paul VI in 1970, then Pope and now Saint John Paul II in 1981 and 1995, and Pope Francis in 2015.
We would like to remember, and when we remember, we hope to revisit the joys and the graces that we received during those momentous events.
After the opening, the Manila Cathedral held a Pope's Day Mass on the solemnity of Saints Peter and Paul. During the Mass, Cardinal Advincula stressed the desire of Pope Francis, the journeying of the faithful together.
It is the ardent desire of Pope Francis to deepen synodality, which is the essential characteristics of the Church. He wants to see the Church that walks together and listens to one another, and above all, to the Holy Spirit.
Meanwhile, Filipinos no longer have to book a ticket to Vatican City to see the Sistine Chapel art of Renaissance artist Michelangelo. Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel, the exhibition Philippines, is now open at the Estancia Mall in Pasig. 34 frescoes made by the iconic artist are replicated here. The exhibition's producer shared his experience visiting the Sistine Chapel and why he started this tour.
Cannot take any photos at all. And then, after 15 minutes, you left. So I understand that logistically, the 6 million people come visit the Sistine Chapel every year. That's the only way, the Vatican can handle this. But as a personal experience, I felt like I I didn't have enough time to reflect and to really appreciate what I was seeing. The first thing that came to my mind was, if I can get because I'm in the business, right, of exhibitions, if I can get the licensing rights for the reproductions of the frescoes in their original size, I think that would be a really good concept to take on tour.
There's also an audio guide in the exhibit about the historic importance of the Sistine Chapel. In entertainment, award-winning actress Dolly De Leon joins the prestigious organization behind the Oscar Awards, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Dolly says she never dreamt of becoming an Academy member. Almost 400 were invited, including Oscar winners and nominees, as well as pop superstar Taylor Swift. Dolly was recently announced to be part of the US TV series 9 Perfect Strangers with Oscar winner Nicole Kidman. Here's an exciting treat for Among Us players. The popular video game is getting an animated series adaptation. It is based on the game's premise, where alien shapeshifters act as crew members of a ship with an intent to sabotage it and kill everyone. According to Variety's report, the Among Us animated series will be helmed by the same studio behind Big Mouth and Star Trek Lower Decks. From one video game to another, the trailer for the much-awaited film adaptation of Five Nights at Freddy's has been released. It stars the Hunger Games actor Josh Hutcherson, portraying the role of a security guard who begins working at the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza joint. He eventually finds out that the night shift at Freddy's won't be so easy to make it through. The film will be shown in cinemas in October. And now for our 10-second trivia. Which music festival has the largest recorded attendance in one location? Coachella, Danau Inselfest, Glastonbury, or Woodstock? Danau Inselfest has the largest recorded attendance in one location. Over 3.3 million people attended the outdoor music festival in Vienna, Austria in June 2015. Entrance is free, where local and international artists perform covering various genres. And that's it for CNN Philippines 10. I am Jego Reyes, giving you news you can use, news you can trust in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining me today, and see you again next time.